channel. I am particularly giddy today for some reason. I don't even know why. Actually, like shout out to my sister Lydia. She called me and was talking about a Pop the Balloon episode, the Dubai version, and just like the dramatics there. It was very funny. So I just got off that phone call and I was chuckling at her. But anyways, I digress. Welcome to this video. Um, sorry for the jump scare. This is my hair care routine video for cold weather 2025, though I know I will post this much later on in the year. I am still dealing with a broken camera, broken tripod situation, so I can't take you guys into my bathroom. Like, it is dim in there. It is very, very dim, but I will still do some clips like out of the shower. And in order to not make this super, super long, because you guys know how I ramble and yap, I will move to a voiceover. But yes, welcome to this video. That's all I wanted to say. And thanks for watching in advance. I hope you enjoy it. So, I had already shampooed my hair at this point and had now gone in with the conditioner. So I'm still using the As I Am Dry and Itchy Scalp line. For the newbies, I have self-diagnosed seborrheic dermatitis and I have just carried on with these products. I've been using them for almost a year and a half. So yeah, I part my hair into, I think, a total of 8 sections, and I apply a generous amount of my conditioner, and I use a Denman detangling brush. I like to use a tool at least once a week to just make sure that I'm getting rid of any shed hair and thoroughly detangling my hair. It's optional. For those who like to finger detangle, you can finger detangle. But yeah, I prefer to use a tool. Then I just twist it up and repeat the same for the remaining sections. Once again, I just apply a generous amount of the conditioner and I detangle. So I know for the newbies, it was a jump scare. My hair looks very thin and sparse. I have no hairline, but I'm not the only person, with hair like this or hairline like this, and I still like to make content, and be as realistic as possible. And yeah, once my hair is styled and, like this product and it's fluffed out, it does look a lot better. But when it's, freshly washed and even, I guess, just the lighting that I had made my hair look particularly thin. But yeah, it is what it is. and this is just me demonstrating on the last section. I am gentle, like I promise. And this brush does not snag as much hair. And I will show you how much hair I had shed after this detangling session. And yeah, like I've mentioned before, this conditioner does not have the best slip, but I just use it because it comes in the same line as the dandruff shampoo that I've been using. And then I always like to add extra to my hairline. So I'm leaving this on for 5 minutes because it's a rinse out conditioner. And then I'll rinse it out and come back. And yeah, this is how much hair I had lost while using this brush. And this was 1 week's worth of shedding. So it wasn't too bad. Alrighty, so for the newbies, like for almost over 2 years, I've been fighting or battling away seborrheic dermatitis on my scalp, and I've pretty much just surrendered to using a dandruff shampoo. So I've done like a whole bunch of videos at this point showcasing the As I Am Dry and Itchy Scalp shampoo and conditioner. And for my at-home washes, I did that for a hot minute. And I don't know if I mentioned this in my like earlier wash day routine in the year. I don't know, but like it's June. I did that in February. But for the purpose of this video, I have incorporated back my Aunt Jackie's deep conditioners because my hair was beginning to feel a bit dry. I didn't like how it was feeling. Yes, I was trying to save my scalp, but the ends of my hair seemed to be lacking something. So I brought back deep conditioners, like actual deep conditioners, into my hair care routine. So earlier in the year, I had mentioned the In Control deep conditioner. Let me get it. BRB. So yeah, I had showcased this conditioner, which is moisturizing, and it's what I use like during just like normal weather. But for the cold weather, like even in the past, like even before this whole scalp situation, I always used this or preferred to use the Fix My Hair. It's very, very thick, very, very buttery for the cold season. So this is like, yeah, one of the things that we're doing differently in this video on my last wash day routine. So yeah, I will now apply this deep conditioner. So for the deep conditioning stage in the cold weather for me, in comparison to my previous, like normal weather video, I just applied the deep conditioner in one section because my hair is short, honestly. It's still in the short-ish stage. But in the cold weather, I definitely split my hair into four to just make sure that I'm coating my hair thoroughly. So I do split my hair in four in the cold season. By the way, for my American viewers, I am Zambian. I live in Zambia. So I'm in the southern hemisphere, and this video was recorded in June when we were experiencing our winter. I know for you guys in the northern hemisphere, like your winter, yeah, is towards the end of the year. Ours is in the middle of the year. But yeah, so just me thoroughly coating my hair and yeah, just making sure I was finger raking it through and it was thoroughly distributed. So I don't have to use a brush at this stage. I only detangle with that Denman during the conditioning stage. So my hair is already detangled at this point. And I like to add some more product to my hairline, even like I had done during the conditioning stage. Alrighty, so at this point, since it's cold, like preferably, I like to use this little deep conditioning cap. But for us Southern Africans that are dealing with load shedding, like I have to charge electricity. So right now, there's electricity, it might go at any point, but if I'm fortunate enough to have like direct electricity, I like to use my heating cap or deep conditioning cap because it's like it's cold. Like heating up your deep conditioner in the cold weather, like it just does wonders for your hair. I do it for 30 minutes. So I had this little gadget. I'll leave a link as to where I got it from. If I don't have like direct electricity to power this thing, I just keep the deep conditioner under this plastic cup for a full hour. So I will be back after 30 minutes and rinse out my conditioner and then move on to the styling stage. Yeah. Alrighty, it's styling time. And I am still using this as my primary leave-in. So it's the leave-in that comes in with the dandruff line. So for the cold season, so in my previous hair care video, in terms of as I am, I was using the Twist Defining Cream. And honestly, this lasted a really long time. I still have a bit left, and I've had it since April of last year. This is how much I have left. And yeah, I think I would use it weekly whenever I had my hair out. So every other month, and my hair is out, because I do long-term protective styles for a month, and I leave my hair out for a month type of energy. Like it's lasted a good amount of time. Like I rationed it. So for the cold season, I have been using this instead. Again, apologies. I'm using my little phone. I don't have my camera that would do like a cute little autofocus for you. Apologies, but yeah, this is the As I Am double butter cream. It is like it really is like a very buttery product. I opted to gravitate towards this for the cold season, honestly, because I don't mind using thick products despite having thin natural hair. Like I layer it on just so my hair stays moisturized and isn't getting dry and brittle. So that's what I've been using for cold weather. Yeah. So for the styling part, I opted to apply product like twist by twist. So I would do 16 twists in total. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that my hair was being thoroughly coated because yeah, it was the cold season. I wanted my hair to be as moisturized as possible. But you don't have to. It's just something that I chose to do. Instead of applying product like in a general section, I just went in twist by twist. So yeah, just to recap, I would apply the leave-in conditioner first, smooth it through, and then go in with the double buttercream. Alrighty, so this is pretty much what my hair looks like when I'm done. I do 16 twists. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Like 4 per quadrant. And it's Saturday night right now. I would take this out Monday morning before work and would just sleep with a satin headscarf at night. Satin scarf it is, and I'll check back in with you Monday morning when I'm unraveling these. So yeah, this was now 2 days later on a Monday morning. I always apply an oil throughout my morning routines with my high puffs. And yeah, I just took down the twists. And the double buttercream, by the way, gives great definition. So if you're someone with thick hair, like thick coarse hair, I think you will love this in terms of definition. But for someone like me with thin fine hair, sorry about my cat in the background, but yeah, for someone with thin fine hair, I don't really like it for out styles because it has so much definition that it can I use the word clumps? Like it clumps my hair, so I have to kind of manipulate it to give myself more volume. Like my hair is kind of stuck together, but it has great definition. Like as you are seeing here, like really really good definition. But I kind of prefer the twist defining cream because it kind of plumps my hair versus this product that clumps my hair. Like it it makes it stick together, and yeah, it shows the density of my hair for what it is, though while giving me good definition. And that was just me saying it did flake just a bit. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to fight slight flaking with the As I Am products. But yeah, I then go in with my Afro pick and tease the roots to just give myself some volume without messing with the ends, to just kind of maintain the curly pieces. Yeah, so I can end up with like a curly puff or high puff. Then I use my trusty Isoplus hair gel. And then I brush my hair all around. So for the front, I would first go in with my little edge brush to kind of mold my edges. And then with my hairbrush, I wouldn't brush my edges. I'll brush like the rest of my hair, if you can see, to kind of brush it up. And then I would use my headband. I did talk about my headband in my previous like hair care routine video, where I said I prefer using a thicker band because it has less tension on my hair. So if you have a thicker band, definitely use that. Do not use a shoelace or something super thin. It will just create like far more tension on a style that already isn't the best for natural hair. But yeah, I then go in to fill in like the gaps, because yeah, I do have thin hair. So if I just leave it as is, there's always these stringy gappy bits that I would prefer to fill in. That I just kind of go in with my fingers after, kind of mess with it until yeah, it looks okay. So this was the look on the first day. Again, like this product really gives me so much definition but no volume, which I'm not a fan of. And yeah, this was me at the end of that first work day. And I would just take the band out and sleep with a satin bonnet. So the products are good. Like my hair was moisturized for an entire week. I just, yeah, didn't like the stringiness. So this was a Tuesday and day 2 of my work week. So I have a 5-day work week, and I would just add a generous amount of oil. And this time I didn't have to tease my hair, because like this hair has so much definition, and dare I say, it kind of like, it also doesn't have shrinkage. Like it's super defined, and it has elongation. So I did not have to go in like I did with my previous hair care routine that I had shown you with the other product, the twist defining cream, with the double butter cream. Like it was super defined that I did not have to tease it throughout the week. Like it was fine. Like my hair was, like super defined, and it was high enough without me having to tease my roots and mid shaft. Like there was no shrinkage in the middle of the night. So yeah, I just did the same. I applied some edge control or edge gel, and I put my hair up in a high puff. And I'd always, get my little rat tail comb to smooth everything into the headband. And close in any like spacey or gappy sections of the front. And this was the final look for day 2. This is now a Wednesday. And I would just speed through this. I would just get some oil, apply a decent amount, and just kind of scrunch it over my hair. And that's all that I did. I didn't have to tease it, and then I would put it up into a high puff like I had done the previous 2 days. And this was the final look for that Wednesday. This was now day 4 and a Thursday, and I did the same thing. So yeah, I definitely maintained the height of my high puff. And I preferred my hair with less definition as the days went by. And this was the final look. I think I will leave a link in the description box to my to my previous hair video that I keep referencing in case anybody would want to compare the 2 different styling products. And this was now day 5 and a Friday, and this was my last working day. So I definitely didn't mind losing any of that definition that I was still holding on to, just to maximize on volume. So but I just used my fingers to kind of floof out my fro. And I will do like one last demo of my morning routine, since this was the last day. I'll do it in full. So I applied the edge control. Went in with my little edge brush to smooth my edges. I got my brush and combed it up. So just in case I forget, I wash these like once a week because they get really gunky with all the product, especially this thing that I use daily. So I know once I take it down at the end of the day, I will wash it and then like yeah, use it like the following week if I'm still doing a high puff. And yeah, I definitely liked the volume. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could have floofed off my hair by even day 3. Like I did not like the stringiness of my hair on days 1 to 3. I could have floofed it out. But alas, this was me learning on the job and filming. Like I don't really pay this much attention like on a regular day. But when you're filming, you start to hyperfixate on like the smallest of details. And yeah, this was the final look for day 5. So for day 6, this was a weekend. And on weekends, like I've mentioned before, I usually just wear my hair in an afro, like an actual afro. No like headband to put it up in a high puff. So I like to use a refresher spray, and I use the Anjaki's refresher spray. I will leave like the full details in the description box. And then I also go in with a generous amount of oil. So on the last day, I do use quite a lot of oil because I know that I am washing my hair at the end of that day. And it also, like, I feel like it's low-key a little pre-poo oil treatment. Like low-key, yeah. So this is what my hair looked like on the final day. And honestly, it looks so full, like compared to that jump scare. Like I'll keep referring to that jump scare at the beginning of the video with my hair looking extra thin. Yeah, I guess it's just about angles and lighting, and it definitely looks thicker and fuller here. And there is still some definition, like there's still some curly pieces on the ends of my hair because of that double butter cream. So yeah, I just go in with an afro pick gently and try to mold my hair into an afro. And my hair has grown, guys. It has, eh? I think it has since the last time I filmed a hair care routine. And this was like 4 months apart from the previous hair care routine. So yeah, for the front pieces where, like for my temple area where I don't have hair, I just use an afro pick and kind of push my hair forward to give my hairline, you know, like the illusion of some sort of fullness. And if you wanted to, you could end here. But I like to like pat my hair some more. But yeah, this is just me showing you that you could end here if you wanted to with your afro. Wear some nice little hoop earrings. But I like to pat it down further, and this is what it looks like when I pat it down. And yeah, this marks the end of my video. I hope you liked it. And yeah, I guess I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.